Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Persona 5. Today we're gonna hang out with Makoto, and I should have the persona that I need for her. Hey, do you have some time to talk about Iko's boyfriend? Yes, I do. Alright.
Thank you.
Thanks. Well then, let's step inside the student council room. Now, I'm assuming this guy's a dick. Iko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Iko know about this? I'm not sure. I definitely tell her if he asks me out on a date, but for now things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, how's your boyfriend, or how's your BF, I hope you had a great day today. Do you think their relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Iko is her money? Is she rich? You watch too many. He's definitely suspicious.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. Okay, that's, like, more than I was expecting. But yeah, given this game, you're probably right. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku. They take advantage of the loneliness of those girls. They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horrible abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay for it. There are other ways they enforce girls into it as well: blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. Man, I'm fucking depressed now? Jesus. My father was going after a particularly notorious one of them. A one when? Yeah, your dad was like murdered or something, yeah? In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. Okay, never mind. I was assuming your dad was murdered by the way things were being discussed in the palace and, like, now. The impact killed him instantly. At first it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral I overheard my father's superior speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. He suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. Who was their leader? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang had been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have ever happened if not for the incident with my father. The horrible story. Was it tough without him? He was a noble man. That's a horrible... Yeah, he was a noble man. He truly was, wasn't he? I wish I could be a little more like him myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. We couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of that all fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is so different than surrender. Is no different than surrender. Yeah, that's a really fucked up thing to say, probably to your little sister growing up. Like, God. But I still look up to him. That's the fucking stupid mindset. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work, but seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. That is admirable, and I'm sure he was probably happy. Maybe he might have wished he had more time with his family, but that's admirable.
Yes.
Yeah. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? You can figure that out now.
I see.
Now, you're right. I can still change my path going forward. To be honest, I have been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. This is not a good idea. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as possible, as as I possibly could, which is, you know, a good thing to do growing, like, because I'm sure it was rough for both of you. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Iko here. Sorry for going off topic. I would rather talk about you, to be quite honest. You know, I've actually never talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you, and beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
Thank you very much.
So thank you. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Makoto. Shadow Factorization allows you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle.
Alright.
That's useful. It's more of a quality of life improvement, I would assume, because I can do that by going into the menu, but now I don't have to. Oh, it's Iko. Gloating again. Maybe I'd like skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message. You serious about Nookun? When you have a double wedding? I'm game if you are. Don't be ridiculous. I couldn't even begin to think about marriage at a point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best message I have of keeping tabs on Iko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up. You know, I'm surprised they don't let you start dating, like, earlier in the Confidant, instead of just at the end. It seems like they could have branched off into maybe better storytelling for some of them. Like, I'm not saying they've been bad. They've been pretty alright so far. But, like, Makoto's, for instance, we're pretending to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and eventually we will be. But I'm surprised we... Hifumi, didn't I max you out, girl, or do you just want to go on a date with me? I didn't max you... Wait, what? No, I got you up to rank 9. That's right. You're almost done. Yeah, okay. As I was saying, like, I know we can start dating at, like, rank 9 for some of these guys. Oh, that's gonna be useful. But what was I going? Like, Makoto's, we're pretending to be boyfriend and girlfriend, so I'm surprised we can't just be, like, partway through that, be like, yo, you want to stop pretending and, like, be boyfriend and girlfriend and see where that leads instead of, you know, the pretending thing. And I know that's probably gonna how it's gonna end, but, you know, I don't know. It seems like they could have done more with, like, actual dating and relationships instead of waiting for the end of the social link. Anyways, are you free? I was thinking we could play a match and maybe chat some. And if it's okay, I was hoping we could do it at your place. Wow, chicka wow wow. Yeah? That makes me happy. I mean, I'll head over there right away. Wait for me, okay? My house? Where would I go? I'm gonna invite you over and leave.
Quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
I mean, that's fair. Your mother did kind of cheat your way up. That is rough, but I'm sure you'll triumph in the end.
That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults.
And they're not wrong.
But I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident.
That's kind of hard to agree with, to be honest. Because, sure, she might have been too confident in her abilities, but she didn't seem that way. She was training herself, she was focused on it, and to be honest, every match that she had, she seemed to have won handily. Why wouldn't she feel confident in her abilities? So it was kind of, she played.
If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills. I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches.
Man, I would have been a shitty friend if I did that.
Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without.
We really need to dust this room, because there's dust particles, and I'm really hoping that's in the game. Because if it's not, I need to dust my room. But I feel like we should probably get like an air, I don't know, what are those ionic breezes or something to vent some of this crap out.
I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore.
It's gonna be bad for your sinuses. Also, generally a good idea if you're in like a position that gets a lot of criticism. Sometimes you have to step back and be like, all right, I'll get to that later. Because it can get a bit overwhelming and can cause you to make some very drastic and unwise decisions.
This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
Constructive criticism is good, don't get me wrong. It is good, but it's also hard for the human brain to get swamped with, say, like 100 messages about something you did wrong. And with no actually, like, information on how to improve. You can do it.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
Feel a strong bond with Hifumi. I was actually gonna, like, hoping you were gonna say your last name at some point.
Thou art I, that thou hast awakened.
Oh, a star, that's right. That makes sense, because you are an idol even if you don't want to be. Well, you were gonna be an idol and you were famous.
All right.
Lucifer! Oh, good, we can get Lucifer! I've missed him.
On to our final lesson. I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
Actually, I keep forgetting that I can switch party members in battle. But, you know, the money thing's good. I actually forgot that was you, too. We do.
I feel honored to be told that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed.
Oh, weird coincidence.
I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Hey.
Yeah, what's wrong? Are you nervous?
Being a hero must keep you busy trying to help everyone, huh? Well, I no longer have a ban on dating.
Good, because I thought we were already dating.
So, for the time being, please let me have you all to myself.
Yeah. On the upside, it's someone finally your own height, right? Well, no, that's not fair. The only real small one is Futaba. Oh god, who wants to hang out? Would you like to see him? Yeah, actually, sure. Wait, what? There's a thriller that's out called Patch Saw? Okay, I thought you said that said like Patch Paw. I was like, that's a thriller. You have about a week left, so I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, sure. No, that's absolutely fine. Alright, let's meet in front of the movie theater in Sujuku. Sure. Also, you sleep with no cover? Man, I sleep with, like, covers all year round. And this is gonna piss you off if you're, like, sort of an environmentalist. Yeah, I usually have a fan or maybe even my AC going, and I'm just covered with a quilt. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm the way I am. Alright? I just really like it, that flu season. Ooh, we could go to Mementos. And maybe cheese a super boss. I'm probably not gonna do that. Because that's like really cheesy. Though I'm tempted. Ah, you're perfectly on time. Let's go inside and let's go inside. I'm so excited. I've seen some people in America start wearing those masks now. Mostly in CVS. I never saw that growing up before. Only on like when they would show like Japan, like news and stuff like that. Never really got it. I mean, I kind of get it, but I'm not gonna wear one of those. I have a hard time breathing when I have those on for some reason. I'm not as scared as I was before. My guts is maxed out. I like how Haru just seems so intent. Like, she's just like,
All right.
so that's how you kill someone. Noted. That was so fun. My palms are all sweaty. How was it for you? Do you like scary movies? Yeah, sure.
I'm so
Yay, me too.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out with me today. I had a lot of fun. It's too scary to watch these alone. You look like you were fine. And I didn't have any friends I could ask before, so... God damn, that's like really sad. I'm really happy that we could watch it together. It's time we headed back home. I'm not really a movie person, so I never like hang out with people to watch movies. Sometimes I have a certain subset of friends that are like, hey, let's go see this movie. I'm like, all right, sure. I'll go, mostly because I just want to hang out with you guys. But, I mean, that kind of sucks. Mystery stew. Sure, I guess I will. I'm sure it's not going to be a lot of SB healing. But it's probably good. All right. Who wants to hang out tonight? Got Airsoft Man, and he gets it up. So Airsoft Man. All right, I did sell some stuff to him recently, so we don't have any of that treasure left. Do your tower, right? No, that's the kid. Hanged. Do I have a hanged persona? I do. Okay.
You better not give that shit to my customers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah, I didn't read that when I heard the voice. Yeah, he said that's flu season. Anyways, I want to work. I got work for you to do around the shop today. You got some time later? Yeah, I got some time.
Good.
All right, come back when you're finished. Wait, what are you talking about? What? All right, that's good for today. Oh, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about that secret Suda mentioned. There's more to it than I haven't been in the Yakuza. I just want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run into Karu around here. Koru. Back when I was working with the Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came around our office. Must have been over 10 years old. Oh, 10 years ago. I was gonna say, what? A 10-year-old came around the office? She had this baby with her. That would have been really weird. And the whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. I guess today is just make Chronos angry and feel bad. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But then when I told her no, she just sat the baby down and ran off. That baby was Koru. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Nah, this shop's fine. Every day's an uphill battle. Still haven't managed to tell Karu I wasn't the Yakuza though. Why? I mean, obviously. Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mom was. She spent every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wish I could have had someone else as my mom. So I didn't want to make Karu go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. And you did! Like, you got out of the business. The past, though. Like, you don't have to... You should... If you did something shitty in the past and you want to clean yourself up, that's good. Like, cleaning yourself up is good. But you can be honest with the people you care about. If they're good people that care about you, they're not going to be pieces of shit. It's people are fucking assholes sometimes, you know? Anyways, that's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code, but now Suda's dragged me back. Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he came by asking me to make custom models for him. Though he wasn't really asking, the bastard forced me into it by threatening to tell Karu everything. Truth is, Suda got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened with when Karu was a baby, but on me and the rest of my family too. Who knows what happened if Karu learned the truth. Suda isn't gonna stop there though. I'm sure he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. Now it's all said. Now when it's all said and done, he's gonna try and take everything I have.
Shit.
If word gets out about my past, people are gonna treat Karu like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shitty parents end up making shitty kids. And, well... Anyways, once we've got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit goes wrong, he'll always be the one that gets blamed. That's how it was for me. And that's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's also why I can't turn Suda down. He's just got too much power. Law-abiding Chronos is like, call the cops, but I know that, you know, that's not always gonna work when you have a huge criminal organization. I could go the asshole route. You're pathetic. You got that right. I figured you'd like that for some reason. I bet Carl was sick of having a weak-ass dad like me. Anyways, I was trying to stall Suda with bullshit prototypes while I figured out a way to stop him. But that bastard's real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sorry for bringing all that shit up out of the blue. You probably don't want anything to do with me after that, huh? I don't make assumptions. It's cool if you want to act tough and all, but don't forget to watch out for yourself, kid. Oh right, just remember I never gave you a reward for that info. How about I give you a discount on the special menu? That should keep you quiet for a while. Pretty good deal, huh? So, do I get new weapons for cheap now? Oh, for gun customization. Well, maybe one day I'll customize guns. Damn, it's late. I should be getting home. Karo's been eating a ton lately after cram school. He's probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Isn't he like... Dude looked like he was 20! Anyways, I'm closing up for today. Should head home too. I mean, he's probably like in high school. I don't think he's not having a growth spurt anytime soon.
All right. Later.
When did I stop growing? That's a good question. I think it was near the end of high school that I stopped growing. I had a growth spurt and then I just kind of grew normally. Like I went from kind of smallish kid to like medium tall kid to just tall by the end of high school, but not over a short period of time. Vogue or vague. Here.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, okay. Battling techniques of the pros. I mean, is this gonna help me at all? Oh, batting! Not battling.
All right.
You can use third. Oh, that's actually hilarious. Maybe I should give that a go when I don't have something to do at night one of these days. Alright, I was gonna say who we're gonna hang out with, but we're gonna just talk during class, I guess. Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we get to nab that treasure. There's that, but it's also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves. Yeah. Now that you mention it, it's quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember, Alex? I did? Amazing. Well, I guess we all can do it. I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, from Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone. What did I remember? That it was like a week until we were done? Yeah, I guess that.
Hey.
4 days until we send a call here. Alright. Shibuya Oh, Yusuke, do you want to hang out? Haru, Yusuke. Okay. Let's see. Who needs it? Yusuke, you're level 6. You're gonna get Master Duplication. That's probably good for people that actually make use of that. Bumper Crop increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. That's kind of good. If I can get like more than like 1, even if it's like 3 or 4, that would be dope. Let's hang out with Haru then. Let's go to the rooftop. Oh, do I have your persona though? Like, what are you? You are Empress. Ah, shit, girl, I don't. Alright, so I planted some tomatoes that heal 100 to the party and went and bought her persona. So let's hang out with her. And I think she's dealing with that guy that's trying to, like, to buy her shit, right? I don't know, why don't we try it at the Big Bang Burger for change? Sure. Hey, actually, McDonald's up the street has a pretty good coffee. Actually, I shouldn't be eating this, but I really like their sausage biscuits. It's really good, and they're cheap. I don't get them that often, but they're really, really good. I looked into Takakura-san, and I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seem to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Trust who you want to trust. Somebody's telling the truth. Trust no one. Here's the thing. They all could be telling the truth to her. Like, this person could have been negative about her father to one group of people and positive to another group of people. That's not surprising. That happens sometimes. It really, really just depends on, like, what that person thinks you're connecting to that other person is. I mean, I want her to trust, like, us and the Phantom Thieves. I don't want her to trust anyone at that work. Trust no one? You're so cool, Alex-kun. I guess you only really trust yourself, huh? No, I trust you. Well, I trust most of you guys. I know one of you fuckers is betraying me soon. But actually, that's a bit sad.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Akurumura Foods, both in public and in private. He even started asking Sujimura-san into important... Why? Can't you ban this fucker from your building? There's also the contract Sujimura-san made with my father. Rip it up! Is marrying him my only option? No! Though now that I think about it, that may be the best chance to help the employees my father's love me. Fuck him! Are you really considering? You can't just give in. You can't just give in. I don't want to, but there's nothing else. There's plenty you can do. Let's go murder him. We're already doing kind of shady shit. I don't mind crossing that line in this game. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide in my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage, and that's really fucked up. I believe I would simply marry the man my father had chosen, and let the rest of my life pass me by. Haru, let's go get married. Right now, just the two of us. He can't marry you if you're already married. Let's do it. I'll dump everyone. We'll go get married, and we'll play that out, and then you don't have to marry a fucking abusive prick. I wonder what would happen if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the same fate he had made for me? I'm hoping your father wouldn't have done that if he didn't have a palace. You didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice. I suppose you're right. Still, I wish I could have had a little more resolve back then. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have had anyone talk to me like this. Is there anything I could do to return the favor? Please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. How doesn't this prick have a shadow self in Mementos that we could go and fuck with? Can't we just check both of them? We have a few days. Sigh. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget all about this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Alex-kun. We can forego the elephants, though. What? Oh, the elephant shit, right. You confused me. Good callback, Haru.
Now, shall we return home?
Sure. This game makes me violent sometimes.
You're back.
Another bot. Oh yeah, that's right, the home shopping network thing. Oh good, let's see what this how much this heals. We bought the healing items from them before, and it wasn't that much. Or is it? No agrees. 30% lowers all stats. To one ally lowers all stats. So that's combat only. Interesting. All right. Who wants to hang out tonight? Oh yeah, seems to do. Seems to do, huh? Hifumi does, but not happening. All right, looks like oh yeah is gonna get some lovin'. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, well, you know my videos, so you can check out some of the content and see if it's your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. You all have a great day.